the options for both men and women. Now, first a little bit about me. I'm an oral and maxillofacial surgeon, and so on a day-to-day basis, I do a lot of different things, some of them which you may be surprised. I cover trauma call at a local level 2 hospital, which they call me for patients and people that have gunshot wounds to the head and the face. They call me for baseball bats and personal altercations with broken mandibles, broken maxillas, cheekbones, frontal sinus, orbits, and I'm involved and manage the care and surgery and treatment for those folks. I'm also on the local cleft lip and palate board. So we treat patients with cleft lips and palate and other craniofacial disorders. I also do jaw surgery, upper jaw surgery or lower jaw surgery, and if you're into big words, things like Lefort 1 osteotomies and bilateral sagittal split osteotomies, we're removing and breaking bones in the face, moving things around to improve their function and their form. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, to see what other kind of surgeries we do here at Liberty Surgery Center, and specifically with me, you can go to our YouTube channel called drjawbreaker.com. Lots of intense videos. Warning, full disclaimer here, or disclosure here, there is some blood and guts on there. There is some bleeding happening on those surgical videos. So check it out if you have the stomach for it. I finished my undergraduate training and my dental school training at the University of Alberta up in Canada in 1995. Then went down to Denver General Hospital for 1 year for what's called the General Practice Residency. And then I went to Chicago, and I was at Cook County Hospital, which was kind of the Guns and Knife Club of Chicago, where I saw a ton of stuff, and it was quite the experience. I was finished my oral and maxillofacial surgery training in 2000, and then have been in private practice since then. So, man, if I do the math, that's like working on 19 years. So I've been doing this for a while, and just kind of a natural evolution of things. I was looking for other things to kind of keep my interest and to kind of keep me moving forward in the growth and expansion of my knowledge and skills. And I ran across this robotic hair restoration. So, you know, I'm a little challenged on the follicular side, shall we call it follicularly challenged. That's a mouthful. And so for personal reasons, I first kind of started looking into this and then became really just fascinated by the idea of a robotic surgical hair treatment option out there for male pattern baldness and hair loss in general. So that began my interest, and then kind of went from there. And now we are offering ARTAS and robotic surgical hair restoration. So the goal of this particular YouTube channel and the series of videos here is to explain, you know, just kind of what hair loss comes from, why male pattern baldness, why females lose their hair, why males lose their hair, what their medical and non-surgical options are for those, including things like laser treatment, platelet-rich plasma, natural supplements, medications, topical and oral medications, to maybe go through some of the myths of hair loss and hair replacement treatment options, to kind of look at, you know, what's FDA approved and not FDA approved, and to explain what these options are for you. And we'll also compare different surgical options for hair replacement using the robot and other treatment modalities. So sit down, buckle up, get yourself some popcorn and a large soda. I call it the Bladder Buster. And let's go through some of these things. I'm going to break it down one video at a time, try to get this information to you short and sweet. Of course, this is not meant to be medical advice and surgical advice. This is generic. But if you want specific advice for you, you're always encouraged to either give us a call or come on in. And of course, you can ask questions down below and leave comments. But keep in mind, this is not a private platform. So do not put anything in there that is personal information that you don't want to share with the rest of the world, because this is the internet, baby, and it will get shared. But I'm happy to answer questions as best I can on this forum, and would love to see you if you decide to come in and to be more specific about your situation. A final idea, if actually getting in to visit us is a physical impossibility, or perhaps just a long distance to travel, why don't you send us some photos? And we're going to give you some examples of some photos that you're going to see on this channel so that you know what to send in. And if we have those photos, we can be much more specific. So just email us at info@libertyhairrestorationcenter.com or info@libertyhaircenter.com. You can also go to our website if you want more information at www.libertyhairrestorationcenter.com. Thanks, and let's get started. I also have a podcast for those that are kind of information geeks. You're welcome to go to dentistbraincandy.com, and this podcast is designed to provide value and information for the restorative dentists or doctors that I work out there, plus some information for some of the other maxillofacial surgeons that are in the community as well. So if you're into that kind of thing, you're welcome to go check that out on either iTunes, Stitcher, or any podcast player near you.